Think your corporate job is safe? Once you hit your 40s, ageism puts you on the chopping block.
When you work for yourself, you can pivot, you can adapt, you can partner with others. Here's the thing, when you're out on your own as a fractional or a consultant or an advisor, your age and experience actually is a benefit.
This video shows why going solo could actually be your most secure move.
So let's start by addressing, how do you deal with that statement that you made that staying inside a corporate is less secure than being on your own? Because that seems counterintuitive, right? But and because it seems like it's super scary out here in the wilderness. So how do you deal with that?
Yeah. There's a lot to unpack there, for sure. Well, let me start by saying ageism is real. It's real. And if you're in that corporate situation and you want to stay in that corporate situation and you start to hit even mid-40s, which ain't that old, right? You're going to start bumping up against ageism. You just are. But here's the thing, when you're out on your own as a fractional or a consultant or an advisor, your age and experience actually is a benefit. That's the reason you will get hired. Think about that. Think about that from a mindset perspective and an attitude perspective. A business owner running a $20 million manufacturing company is probably not going to hire somebody in their late 20s to run an area of their business. But are they going to hire somebody in their mid-40s, mid-50s, late 50s or beyond that's done it, been there, done it and succeeded? Absolutely, all day long and twice on Sunday. Just start with that. Just sit with that. You have that control back. You have that opportunity back that you don't have in corporate. So that to me is a big first step, is realizing the opportunity that you have. But directly answering your question, why do you have more control in your own business? You can't fire yourself. Well, you can, but you probably won't, right? When that wave of layoffs or that new initiative or that budget constraint comes from above in corporate, all you have to do is to nod and row. That's all. That's the only choice you got, right? But when you work for yourself, you can pivot, you can adapt, you can partner with others, right? You can become part of a community that's all helping each other. You can move in the direction that you want, right? If something doesn't work, you get to change. You get to adapt. You get to do something different. In corporate, you don't. You're in your lane, man. You're in your seat. You're driving your thing. And if the chopping block is your destiny, your head's going to roll. So just from a control perspective, you have a lot more control. Now, is it easy? No, I'm not going to say it's easy. It's a grind, but it's a different kind of grind. You're building something for yourself. So that's where I think the control piece comes in more than anything else. And you don't have to be a victim of somebody else's choices.